Good morning, gentlemen. I wanted to do a review of your website's presence just so you could see what I'm seeing. This is Joe. Just for instance, let's go to Google, and they're the mother of everything. You can see the listing here, Automax Google search, right? Found my email. There's your double X. Those guys are up in your area. And in Auto Mall, Auto Group. Pretty interesting, right? So let me just hit that enter at the top and let's see what we come up with. You can see the dealership that is in Killeen, and there's an Auto Group out there, new franchises. It has Automax. I'm sure you're aware. You can see over here Automax car sales, 60 Google reviews, a 3.3. In the industry, just so you know, in franchise world, anything under 4 is typically underperforming, or they consider not acceptable. Interest rates are ridiculous right on the very front of the search. As you may or may not know, anything that is, you can see this little faint line right here. Anything that's above that line is a paid for, okay, paid for. So when a customer clicks that, sorry about that right there. So when a customer clicks in this area, it's costing you money. And then wherever you are in ranking depends on how much you pay for that pay-per-click. Your cost per click versus your pay-per-click is a formula that's used based on 5 different items. But you can see this right here, Arlington rating 1.1 with 9 reviews. Pretty stinky, and we're up here. I like that the dealership is there, and it help draws us right underneath it. That's not us, but it helps pulls us there. So just a little play there. But anything below this line is considered organic, and obviously we go to the next sheet. So everybody looks like they're paying to play to be in this spot. Let's just go to your website real quick. We click there. 60 reviews is not bad. This pops up right away. $50 gas card plus 2 free oil changes when you purchase your next car from us. I would recommend to be putting this out right now because our service department is what it is. We're not ready. Good looking, smooth. I don't know if this Larry Scala that built this. Whose website is this? Let's see. Okay. So it's smooth. I like it. And let's see if it'll go back. Let's see what kind of actions are there. It's a little slow. Here's our customers that love us. Testimonials. That's great. I wonder how old some of these are. I got a scroller for cars. That's cool. Let's just pick something here. There's Lexus. Let's say I've got a caviar taste with a beer budget, right? All of our prices are E-price. But let's just say I want to look at this car, right? This ES350 right here. And you can calculate payments, and obviously you can't unless you put an amount finance, right? So what I've been teaching the guys to do is understand that they're going to get phone calls asking what the price is, because we post no prices online, and that's totally cool. That's good. I even know a couple of new car franchises, even a Honda store in Coppers Cove, Texas, that does no pricing online. How about that? Nothing on the website. And they are, I think, number 7th in their zone. So dealer comments, description. I love that the form is here right now. This is called your XML, where you capture someone's data. So first, last name, email, phone number, city, state, and then comments, submit now. You want to do that like on every car. If I click on a car, I should be able to go to that car and write what should pop up with the photos is a form, right? That will help capture more leads. I don't know that we need more leads. You had 596 last month, which should have been minimum 10% closing, 60 units. According to the system, you sold 27 that were tracked. And because this is digital, this is an absolute 100% accurate up count. You got to search and find over here. It looks fine, but this is like your main page here. Okay, I think there's another one. It's Automax Auto Group. Let's take a look at that. Which is like a landing page. There's your service offer again. We just don't have. This is pretty nice. I like it. Our customers love us. You know, of course, we'll need to advertise, you know, get into prime buying and lending today. You know what I mean? Begin your journey. We need to have like a journey story. Here's the problem with the dollar. I think I found, let's see, oh, visit website. That's kind of weird. You should be able to click that box anywhere. Here's dollar. That looks great, right? But let me show you something. Found this other day, unless it got corrected. Dollar rental car sales Arlington. You see that right there? If I go there, there's the lot. 4.219 Google's. That's better. Great customer service. That's better. Okay. And look who's tagging next to you, man. See that? Those guys are paying for that position. If I go website, from the way I found it, this is dollar rental car, has nothing to do with your lot. So there's a boo-boo there, a misdirected URL. Okay, found that the other day. This looks slick. I like it. Text sales. I don't know that these guys, you can get a text now number for free. It's a free service. They are a mega group. Young techie guy came up with the company, and there's a guy that looks like me that's the CFO or the you know, right underneath him, and they do really well. They sell like Vonage phone services, but they offer a free text. I can copy and paste those bubbles and keep them in my contacts and updates in my CRM. So there you go. There's a nice little scroller. Pictures look good. Some of them are kind of hokey, you know, like that. But the good news is you see the pavement. That is telling customers a car is in stock. When they see that, that is, you know, realness. And so, you know, they feel like that car is available. This coming soon photo, everybody's using it. I think it's crap. At least we're not putting a stock photo up, which, you know, alludes to, hey, is it there, not there? This is great, this is live, this is real, but look at all the shadowing, and, you know, the car's cut off really from, you know, a good clean photo. So you need a staging area. I know some guys, they have like a little mobile screen. What they did is they took some these wheeled you know, frames like you do in a fashion show, and they bought some white curtains, lined it with white shower curtains, so, you know, they would at least hold up. And in this area, they would just, like, you know, boom, 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 and they bought the tall ones, these racks, and it looks like a photo booth, and they just roll it out wherever it is in the parking lot. Kind of cool. In fact, I think it was less than $300 when they did it, because they used some parts that they had and some stuff that they had, and then of course it was nothing to go and get curtains and a shower curtain. Just food for thought, gentlemen. The form, I like, it's fine. I would get the form up. There's something called heat mapping. You need to get a heat mapping review done, whether Larry or Wheeler does it. You want to know what people are clicking on, what buttons that they're drawing most of their attention to, okay? What are they looking at, focusing on more? And that might tell you that you need to reposition some things, but you're always going to want your form up front in their face every time. If they click and drill down on that car, that form ought to be real close to that picture, probably somewhere around in here. Because if I make it easy, especially on a mobile platform, and I see it and I didn't have to scroll down and to the right, I probably would have sent you some info. Okay, you're probably missing a lot of activity in this area. I love making payments. Let's make it easy. Pay with cash, MoneyGram, totally cool. Meet our staff. We need to update that. Uh, you need pictures of people. People connect with people. Testimonials. All the stores have one. Why don't we have photos of the people that told the story? That would assume that's probably not real. Contact us. We ask for a form. So why don't we put phone numbers on there? That would make the phone ring more. That number's up there. So why don't we redo that? Directions, I like it. Everything's on a button here. Most car dealers today have gotten pretty smart. They'll put the address up here and they'll have that little icon of the map, this little dude right here. So if they click there, it automatically takes them to hours of operation and directions. You want it to be at the header because if I'm on a mobile device, I should be able just to click that and it take me to it. Click that, the number goes. I recommend spacing between the numbers, not dashes, so the number's automatically live on any cellular device. About us should be the story about the man named Sam, not Jed. The legacy story there would be great. Notice the format here is a little different, a little bright, a little mundane. We need something that's smooth and cool and maybe a little bit more consistent. I don't know if there's any requirements from Dollar. And, we all have this fancy Mercedes up front on the scroller, right? And, everybody has it. If I go home, oh, there we go. People. I don't see any people like this in our dealerships, so maybe we ought to get a photo up there that looks like some real folks. Not knocking it, just saying. And, about us. Is it the same? Directions. Yeah, there it is. But if I don't click the button down here, your address needs to be up there somewhere, right? In the home. There's just the phone number, right? Give them an opportunity to click because you'll find on heat map sourcing that people will click off the header and right off the top. Most of us are right-handed, but they'll click things over here in the left area generally. Sometimes you might play the difference and pick something on the right because a right-handed phone user, their thumb would be in this area over here, on the right side of the screen. But let the heat mapping tell you, get the digital analysis. I can submit our sites for digital review by Digital Company. Won't cost us anything, and they'll give us pluses and minuses of the performance, the evaluation, just, what is it really doing for us. Here's another one. It's got the address, but no map icon. So we look a little dated. Looks flashy, new colors. I see the red, green, yellows, the blues, all this stuff. But I don't see some of the standard things that you would see. Eldorado, Chevrolet. It's one of my old stores. Just give you an idea. You go here, they use Cobalt. See, they're down. They've been slamming and jamming. They should be for. That GSM might lose this job over that. Look, they got an El Espanol button. You see that little icon right there? And you see how that's a hyperlink? See that? They've had that logo for 30, 40 years. They didn't want to get rid of it. They tried to change it. Look, there's a little chat pop up. See, Eldorado, exit 42 in McKinney. There was a problem at one time where Google had them on the other side of the freeway. But, shop, click and drive. Here's your home, which is that screen there. New vehicles, your specials, finance, service, collision. They've got phone numbers here. And bad on them, none of these are live. Like that's live. They got a live chat. These are all called widgets. They can modify these with specials. This is a scroller. That's a rotator. But it looks like they got it stationary. And then down below, this is where you do a lot of your SEO, search engine optimization. You literally write in, areas that you're serving, some of the things you're doing, but you're keying what they call keywords, meta tag, and meta phrases to generate organic ranking. So you want to get your organic ranking up. And it doesn't cost you anything, but just being smart here. And then they have a parts department that sell something that's kind of like the those high dollar ice chests. They've got a knockoff of that. Anyway, just so you can see, right? Here, meet the staff, contact us, hours and maps. Well, if I click this, right, bam, and it comes like that on my phone. See that? All over it. And I could do this to dealerships all over the country, and you're going to see the same thing. I think if you're going to get into Prime, you need to look and feel like what Prime is, but then this was all done at those dealerships based on what we know is successful. Smooth, pretty, I like it. All these high dollar cars are on here. You might be attracting people to something they really can't afford. I'm hearing that a lot. I think it's also having to do with the tactical takedown of the negotiation. The Foursquare is really just an ultimate. They're just signing it because they're done. I don't see anybody working anybody for down. A 50-50 is automatic. We got to go push them. They may be verbally doing it, but nothing's in writing where I can push a guy. That Foursquare ought to give me something to strive for. But I hear a lot of they want to buy more cars than they can afford. Approves deals. They're got the money down. It's a deal, and we're not closing them because they're wanting to buy a car they can't touch. See, I want you to look at this. Look at what we're representing, okay? And look what we really have. Just want you to see, all right, what I'm seeing. Thank you very much.